So this is Curtain Street, which is in Cork, and that's Grace's Church. This is part 2 of our video. Look at the flags up there, the European flag, the Irish flag, and God knows whose flag. And this is Spa. Next door you got a clock shop. Not a cock shop, but a clock shop. Stroke clocks. They are, some fancy clocks there. And there's Paddy Wigg's one, it's like a tour bus. Look at those buildings. Well, that is a hotel. Paddy's Wigwam. Cliffs of Mourne, Killarney, Dingle and Galway. And that over across the road there is the Everyman Theatre. This is a posh restaurant next door to like a greasy burger place, Hillbillies. Buy one snack box, get one free from 12 to 7 p.m. And there's the Shelbourne Bar. There's a place you can hire a car. Cork Baptist Church. Fish and chips, smoked burgers. Right? So at the end of this road on the left hand side you've got a bar called Gallagher's. It's like dedicated to like Rory Gallagher. He was a famous guitarist. I think he originally came from Donegal, but he grew up in Cork. And there's another greasy spoon. Well, they don't give you a spoon these days, do they? Or just give you a bit of wood, don't they? There's a Chinese restaurant. I nearly said something else. Chinese. No, it's Japanese. Cuisine. Cuisine? Well, Japanese. There's a bar there, Son of a Bum. And this is a hair club. Or like a hairdresser. Yeah. Got the gay flag there. It's Nigel working away there. And there's Gallagher's, the bar I was saying. Probably worth a visit if you're into music, you know. It's like the spice route Indian cuisine. And so if you turn left there you go to St Patrick's Street, and that would be St Patrick's Bridge down there. You quite often getting people begging there. And this one here is St Patrick's Hill. It's where they have the Red Bull race. It's very steep. I thought they were talking Polish, but no, they were pissed Irish with a Cork accent. Just stand on your foot and you'll be alright. There we are, Patrick Hill. So that is the famous Patrick Hill. Make sure you go down there with some brakes. And this is Coburg Street. Another spice place over there. This is the chemist here. And you've got Vibes and Scribes. This is quite a famous place in Cork. For books and odd things. And say in the distance here you've got St Patrick's Bridge. And there's a place on the corner there, that's Paddy's Wigwam. It's where they do the tours, the bus tours to Killarney and the Ring of Kerry and the Ring of Your Mother. So in a second we'll be on St Patrick's Bridge. So there it is. That Paddy Wigwam, the office. And there's some nice houses here. Georgian type. And here you've got the beautiful River Lee. There we have it, the River Lee. There it is, the River Lee. Plenty of cars. Smile for the camera. And so this bridge was built by the English in 1859. There's many bridges now along the Lee, but they're all not as nice as this one. And so in St Patrick's Street you've got a statue. It's a statue of Father Matthew, and he was a guy who didn't like people drinking. Abstinence, is it? To make the heart grow fonder. Anyway, he didn't like people drinking, and they put a statue up in Cork. And there's the tourist office there, and that's Merchant Quay shopping area there. And this is just down the road. There's North Main Street. There it is. Look at that sky. Makes you wonder why people go to Spain. But you get a lot of Spanish living here, I think, because the money's quite good if you're working, you know. There we have it, the beautiful Lee. My home by the sea, where I used to have a pig. There it is. So that's a new bridge, that one there. And look at those houses there, Georgian houses.
I just saw your so cool.
C'est quand même un truc que j'aime bien.
I don't want to bother you. It's just that I felt like we need to tell you Jesus loves you so much. Yeah, I'm also not religious. Bye.
Well, that was weird. A girl stopped a guy on the cross there, to cross the road, and she was saying, Jesus loves you, and he says, you're not religious anyway, let's not go there. There it is, Father Matthew's statue. Could have been a Jehovah's Witness. You never know. There's Father Matthew, look, in all his glory. And there you got Merchant Quay shopping precinct there. There's a taxi, shoe shop.
Just really brave.
And they've got the Christmas lights up there. I see Dunn Stores, I think this is Dunn Stores, or one of them, don't quote me. It's a huge building but it's empty. I think it was Dunn Stores. I'll get a bit closer and I'll show you. So there it is, on the top of it says Roach's Stores, but I think that was a long time ago. I think the guy who worked there, he started his own store, and it could be Dunn Stores or it could be Debenhams. I actually can just about see the sign, it's still up, the sign. Say the building's empty, which is a shame because it's a big building. Great place to house Debenhams. Right place to hang asylum seekers or homeless, or even making an apartment. Oh, it's a nice building, that, look at that. There it is. It says on the top, Roach's Store. So it's a nice sidewalk. Apparently this street's modelled on like French Street. Supposed to be look a bit French. Yeah, swass on nerve and all that shit. So there's a lot of people using the bus there, look. Queue for the bus. I think it's some of the school kids. There's 3, the telephone shop. 3 is a magic number. And this was one time a theatre, cinema and nightclub. I think it's called the Savoy. Yeah, the Savoy. Closed down, up for sale. If you've got a few bob, you could always buy it. There it is, the Savoy. There's Brown Thomas with the Christmas lights on, look at that. 38. So if you got this far, will you put a like for me and maybe you'll subscribe? Also, there's H Animals, and you've got Pennies, which is in the UK they call Primark. There's Dunn Stores, which I think originally was over the road there, but that's life, and we'll leave it with a little thing on the road and remind you: gay, straight, or with two noses, you're welcome in Cork.